What up, YouTube? This is gonna be fastest video ever. Real quick shout out. Clarence Owens. If you have the balls to come back to my channel, go fuck yourself. How about that? Okay, so my walls are very bare and it looks weird. It is 7:42. I am at home. Everything is bare because we are moving. As I told y'all before, we're having a house built and all this other bullshit. So we're in the midst of that. But I wanted to update y'all. I actually woke up in Arkansas, did a delivery in Dallas, picked up another load, delivered in Conroe, and came into Houston. And now I am signed up on a little program that is something that my terminal manager is putting together for people who drive a certain kind of way. There's not a whole bunch of shit that I can really say about it because it's just starting. Like tomorrow is my first load doing it. But I am going to be doing staying with Swift. I have been there. My poor husband was asleep in the car. He was waiting to see if I was going to text him to like pick up go start unpacking my truck and saying my farewells or whatever. But my terminal manager, he stayed after hours. Like we were there for hours. I've been home since this afternoon. I've been in Houston since this afternoon. This blanket's driving me crazy. There's shit everywhere. But we got everything figured out. I will be driving what is considered, more stuff. What is considered to be a local load. It's kind of local. It's pretty dedicated, but not dedicated. Basically, I'm going to be going from Walmart distribution center to Walmart distribution center, specifically between two cities. I will pick up in the morning, go there, come back, and I will do that every day. But it keeps me here, so I get to spend more time with my family, which was something that was very important to myself and my children. But right now, the situation that's going on with the Houston terminal specifically, the easiest way I can explain it is Houston is the smallest terminal. That's a fact. They only have 76 trucks. But they don't have access to all of the things like, for example, we have Laredo Terminal, we have El Paso, we have Lancaster. So just talking, Houston is like here, and then all the other ones are surrounding. So we have a very small pool that they can pull our loads from. And technically, they're not really planners. They reach out to the other terminals, to their planners to get loads. And so what's been happening and why I get stuck sitting and why a lot of Houston drivers are getting ready to fucking, there's a lot of Houston drivers that are, some of them have already left and either gone to other terminals or just left Swift completely because they're sitting around too much. And my issue was last weekend, I was sitting around in Kentucky for like 2.5 days. And I was like, no, once I start sensing that this is going to be a pattern, I'm over it. Like, if I'm going to be sitting down, and my terminal manager is awesome. He was like, when I was driving, I had one rule. If I'm going to be sitting down, it better be on my couch. So he totally gets it. And there's a group of us drivers here in Houston that we just want to fucking run. And so he created this thing and got it approved, and we're going to be running, and it's going to be great. I'm putting that out into the universe. I don't know a fucking thing until I actually do it. Tomorrow I pick up my first load. So I will keep y'all posted, but I am, of course, going to stick with Swift. So even though my clothes kind of look like pajama, I already bought like all the Swift stuff. Like I had already lost I think 65 or 70 pounds when I started back in April. Well, I started the academy in April, but I have no idea what's on TV. I'm sorry, y'all got to listen to that. Something about prison. I don't know. My son was watching TV. They're out trick-or-treating now. I have to shower and go to bed because I have been up since 2, started driving at 2:30, and I have to be up at 4 in the morning and get back to the terminal and pick up my load and start doing this back and forth thing. So I will be home more often. I'll be able to help finish with the move because my husband's job is crazy. Tons of overtime there. Like, my kids haven't seen both parents in a long time together in the same house. We all kind of are all over the place. As far as the situation with these assholes, that is just about wrapped up. And as soon as I can give details, I will. But it is just, I'm in a good mood, so I don't really want to talk about it. But thank you for all the people that reached out. Things are happening. We were already moving before all of this happened because I guess I mentioned something about moving. Somebody left a comment talking about, oh, so now you're going to move. And first of all, I would move mountains and I would move fucking continents if I needed to for my children. Let's get that out of the way first. But I've always told y'all, and just like I told my terminal manager today, I don't need this job. I didn't come out here. This money is not putting food on the table. This money is, in a very short explanation, just to better our lives. I have a personal business venture that I finally got a patent for and business partners, and I need to come up with my part of the capital. And it's not good business to start a business with your personal money. You always need to have business money and other money. So this is my other money. And the house was already in the making, so that's that. When our oldest daughter joined the military, we just decided that we needed, to go ahead and settle down and get our forever home. Downsize a little. This house is, it's not really downsizing in the sense that it's a smaller house. It's downsizing in the sense that this house has an extra room that my father passed away in, and it's got a lot of baggage. So it's downsizing in the sense that it's new, it's fresh, nobody's ever lived there, and there's no fucking dead people or baggage. So that's what I mean by downsizing. But still in the same area. We love it here, and the kids can finish school here, and life will be great. But I just wanted to update y'all. This bitch has got to fucking eat. I ran myself ragged today. I am not even gonna fucking lie. But I should be able to update y'all more after I do this first journey tomorrow of city to city and back again. But it's 200 miles each way, so I'm still running my 600 miles. It's actually going to test really pushing that clock to the limit. And if it happens that, there's a wreck or construction or, you never know what's going to happen on the roads. I just stay out. My goal is never to be home every single night. I actually like my time away from home. That's part of the reason that trucking has been so therapeutic for me. But right now, there's just so much going on with my family. And now moving, and it's just a lot that I kind of really just need to be here right now. And I'm still needing to be readily available for my mom and stuff like that. So it works out all the way around. I get my miles. I still get to make my goal paycheck because I did come in here with a goal. And yes, I have been an asshole when it comes to if my checks come under that goal, I raise hell. I do. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, the way I talk to y'all on here, this is the way I talk to people when I get ignorant. And I can get really ignorant. But when it comes to my money, especially with the sacrifices that you make being on the road. Don't fuck with it. It's not worth it for me. If I'm gonna sit around for 2 days, it better be on my fucking couch because my couch is really comfortable. And I'd be here with the people that I love. So I will let y'all know how it goes. On the other situation, I'm almost able to fucking talk about it. And it's a story, that's for sure. But that's almost wrapped up completely. So I'm sticking it out. I love Swift personally. I haven't had any problems with Swift up until this this shenanigans with this or these people. Some people think they know who singular the person is. I'm pretty sure that I mentioned it as the situation with it plural as them. There were a couple of people, one specifically with the threatening, so somebody was able to read through those lines. But it is what it is. We're gonna see what comes of it. We have the weekend to get through, and then I should be able to relay some information to y'all. But so far, I can say that Swift is definitely handling it. Communication is key, y'all. Communication is fucking key. And, for those of y'all that are coming out, that are having problems, communication is key. And even before communication, you have to have a really good terminal team behind you. That is the most important thing, I think. A lot of people think that I have a lot of success with Swift because I'm on YouTube. Yes, Swift follows me on all social media platforms and they comment. A lot of y'all have seen they comment on my videos. They do watch my videos. I don't think that has one thing to do with the other. The social media people that work with Swift, they don't have anything to do with any of the other issues that I've had or even those departments. One thing that I've learned going through this stalker, threatening, whatever situation, Swift has a lot of departments that we don't even fucking know about. And I'm finding that out, and it makes me, more comfortable that I'm with a company that really cares. There's my dog, Patricia. She only has 3 legs, y'all. I have ADHD, as y'all already know. Well, now she's on the floor. Oh, well. So anyways, things are getting done. I am excited that I will not be losing miles. And there's some changes that are in the works with the way the Houston terminal, they're actually going to be able to plan us out even when we're out amongst other terminals, because there's an incident where I got really screwed this weekend in Kentucky, and it was a fucking nightmare. But I talk a lot, and I don't hold back. And maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Like I said, maybe they just give me what I want, so I shut the fuck up and go away. Either way, I stand up for myself, and I've always been this way. So I would definitely recommend, setting standards for yourself and sticking to them. Don't bend. Don't bend. So that's the update for now. I'm still a Swiftie for the near foreseeable future. If anything changes, of course, I will let y'all know. And I will update y'all tomorrow after I do this venture. Who knows? I may not make it back. It's going to be my first try. So usually I like to work out kinks along the way. But we'll see if I can do it, because the goal is I want to be home for the weekend. That's another one of these things. It'll make it to where I'll reset on the weekends, so I'll be able to be home on the weekends. So I'll be home at least every other night, if not every night, and be home on the weekends, still get my miles, make my paycheck mark. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So we'll see what happens. So that's that. Peace out, y'all.